Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. He kicks it to McRoberts. Wade, a screen on Pierce. To LeBron. Pass to Cole. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot. Cole's got his first basket. Here comes John Wall. The dish now to Pierce. Nails the runner.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Cole kicks to McRoberts. Shoots from 14. No good. And it's Washington the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out. And I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Washington. Out to Wade. The teardrop falls in. A second ago, Steve made mention of the nail-biter these two teams played when they last saw each other, Clark.
Yeah, and I'd agree with this, guys. What won them the game was their depth. They didn't have to rely on just a few guys. They got a little bit from a lot of players.
And he gets it to go.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
James outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Well, Kevin Durant last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote, Clark, 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in
the writer does.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Blocked. They retain possession. Gortat against Bosh. And he slams it one-handed. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
And the shot is good. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game, Kevin. 4 steals during that ballgame.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by LeBron James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You look at Washington. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Miami, just way behind.
Well, I think for Miami, they've lost a little something this year. That really isn't where they should be in the standings.
Well, and you wonder if the expectations weren't a little too high for this club. I mean, I know they were excellent last year, and people thought it would just carry over, but that's not always the way it works in the NBA. Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
No one near Wall as he lets it go, and that misses. That would have put him up.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that one's good by Gortat.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6 to the right side. Cole. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Washington trailing. Wall draws the double. And the pass to Gortat. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too.
Wade passes to McRoberts. In the corner, it's James. Shoots the three. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors. Here's Wall, and that one is hammered home. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's James. No good. Gortat with the defensive effort.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Erik Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. You remember after the 2011 finals, for example, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. And the result has been a couple of championship rings.
And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Cole. Wade's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Wall, and it's blocked by Bosh. Wade, right side. The 19-foot shot. McRoberts misses. You talk about Coach Spoelstra staying open to new ideas. He spent time in the summer studying football coaches and their techniques.
Yeah, kind of an interdisciplinary interest in greatness. And, you know, that's what goes into building a champion. Spoelstra, very intense and focused, always trying to find an edge, even if he has to kind of step outside the box a little bit.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Wall's shot is off.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Bosh heads the pick for LeBron. Looking to end his cold spell. Beal pulls it in.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And for Oklahoma City, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Hey, Shaq, let's talk about Pau Gasol. One of the most versatile 7-footers you
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Chicago, going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
And guys, you know, no matter what happens today, I bet they'll be happy to have this game behind them because it's the third one they've played in the past 4 days, and they've got to be ready for a breather.
And that's the hard part of a game like this, Clark. You're right. I mean, making sure your focus is on winning this game, not just getting through it. Very easy to have a letdown when you're fatigued.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Bulls, Heinrich and Rose, the guards. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah, and it's Butler in at the small forward. So it's Chicago now. Ibaka comes with the double team, fires from deep. Rose can't hit. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp. Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
And it's blocked by Rose. Butler attacking, and that one's good.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
Here's Roberson. Right side, Durant. Durant with another miss. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from the wing.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Here's Rose. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Durant with a wide open look. Again, Durant missing.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Rose goes in. And the rejection by Ibaka. Noah kicks to Butler. Rose gets a wide open look. Here's Noah. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Westbrook with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Rose against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Shot from 16, and the shot is good. And that'll tie this game up.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Butler. The shot is off. Nice D from Durant.
I'll tell you what, if their success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Now Rose, after Westbrook's missed 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Jacks up a 3. Some solid defense from Butler. Now the Bulls with it. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Moving it up. And then Durant with the dunk.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Rose with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Rose has got his first points of the night.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Shoots from the high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Rose. He feeds it to Butler. Butler missing again.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is it?
probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's
It is.
possible.